Hello, students. Hey, let's do an activity, shall we? Absolutely. Today we're going to be doing an activity about Pangaea. Pangaea. Yeah, I'll be playing a song while you're doing this too. That's probably going to drive you nuts about Pangaea. But let's move right into this activity. I'm just going to give you a quick intro about Pangaea, and then I've got an activity in your book that you're going to do some coloring and cutting to help you complete this activity. So, what is Pangaea? Well, we're seeing an illustration of it right now. Pangaea is the beginning of this video clip here. Right here is Pangaea. Pangaea is no longer right here. This is Pangaea. So, what is Pangaea? Well, let me explain it to you in words. Pangaea describes the large single landmass that existed long ago in the past before breaking apart and moving into the current position. If the theory of continental drift is true, which we know it is, and the continents are getting further apart today, that means in the past, the continents were closer together. And if we follow time back from the present and we trace back the motion that the continents and the land masses and the plates are currently experiencing, then we can extrapolate from that all of Earth's masses at one point, land masses at one point, were together in a single landmass. And that single landmass is what we call Pangaea. So let's do an activity related to Pangaea right now. You'll be able to pause this and view it later, and it's in your book as well. But our Pangaea activity, I want you to do it in this order, please. Number one, you're going to label the land masses, and I've given you choices, so it's multiple choice in your book. So you're going to label the land masses and use other resources to help you out here. Then you're going to trace the land masses as they appear. I'm going to give you some blank paper to utilize to trace the outlines of the land masses in your book. Number three, you're going to color code the evidence. You will see that in your book, you've got the various forms of evidence that you're going to be utilizing, including the fossils and rock formations and so forth. You're going to color code them. In fact, give me a moment here. I'll tell you what. Let's go back to step one, where I say label the land masses and use the choices. Here are the choices right here. You'll see them in your book, and here are the land masses that you will label. Two, you're going to trace the land masses as they appear. You're going to just trace the outlines on the piece of paper. Three, you're going to color code the evidence. Here, you're color coding in a way similar to the way that I have done color coding the evidence, just like that. Then you're going to cut out the land masses. So you're going to use scissors and you're going to cut out the land masses and place those land masses on the table as they appear today. And I'll give you another piece of paper. I'll try and give you a piece of graph paper to actually place the land masses onto a piece of graph paper so that, and I'll have maps around as well so that you can utilize, in fact, you've got maps in your book, you can arrange them where the land masses are today. And then you're going to move them into a single land mass. In other words, you're going to move forward in time using the color-coded evidence that you drew in step three. And finally, step seven, you're going to tape them together in the form of Pangaea. So you're going to use your book, you're going to use some colored pencils, you're going to use scissors, and you're going to use some paper that I provide you to label the land masses, outline the land masses, color code the land masses, cut them out put them into their current geographical position, and then slowly move them together and see what happens. Okay, so that is the Pangaea activity. That's the Pangaea activity. So while you're working on the Pangaea activity, I'll be playing some music for you as I now say, for now, bye bye.